In 1852, a Quaker shipping merchant named Henry Cope bought his first land in Germantown. As time went on, his family acquired several other parcels of adjacent land along the way. When the city of Philadelphia wanted to put streets through the property, his later generations preserved his 55 acres of land and turned it into an arboretum for the enjoyment of the public. Today, many environmental programs teach in and about this land. Our program is one of them, Teen Leadership Corps at Aubrey Arboretum, a work-ready program.
This is Jake Harris reporting with Susan Wilson on behalf of the Aubrey Arboretum Summer Work Ready program, the TLC, Teen Leadership Corps. So what do you do here at the Teen Leadership Corps?
I am the co-director of the program, and I help set up the job tasks and the work sites, and I help with the overall planning, and my favorite duty is to help everyone want to come here every day. Okay. And help people feel a part of our community.
Cool. So what are your goals here?
My goals are to create a community where teens feel like they can really impact something, that they can grow something, or they can learn to cook something that really interests them, and they can bring that back to their family or their community that they live in, and share the idea that you can grow fresh food and you can cook delicious fresh food. And if everyone leaves this program with a few recipes on how to make things from produce they buy at the grocery store, I'd be so happy.
I'm Anna Herman. I'm the co-director of the Teen Leadership Corps here at Aubrey Arboretum.
What made you want to start this program?
Well, I wanted to have an opportunity to bring my love of cooking, my love of gardening, and my love of sort of sharing that those experiences with other people to come together in a property that has gardens, farms, lots of the land working in an area where there's not a lot of opportunities for good fresh food. So we have this farm kitchen, and we have a potential for a garden, and it seemed like teenagers were a logical group who could really take advantage of what the opportunities would be here.
What kind of plants are growing here right now?
So the kids that were in the school year program started lots of herb seedlings and herbs, and we've planted them all out. We planted a bunch of vegetables that we hoped would be ready for the summer program, so we've been able to harvest potatoes and cabbage and kale and kohlrabi and carrots, and we've got to start harvesting tomatoes. We had quite a few string beans, squash, and then what we planted here in the summer will be for the fall harvest will be a lot of different kinds of beans, lots of different kinds of winter squash and melons.
Hi, I'm Ewing, and I'm here to interview you today, and you are?
I'm Heather Zimmerman. I'm the program director at Aubrey Arboretum.
What is your goal of this program?
Our goal was to bring in a different demographic, which is teens and youth. We have a lot of programs at the Arboretum, but none for teenagers. And it's also to serve the community.
How do you feel about the teen youth today?
I think they're great. I think they're smart. I think they have a lot of access to broad knowledge through technology. And I think it's time that we give them more responsibility.
What do you hope teen youth can learn and achieve through this program?
I think they can learn about nature and the environment at the Arboretum. I think they're learning about food systems and food justice. They're learning how to be part of a working community. They're learning job skills. And I hope they're learning how to get along and have fun.
Any advice for the teen youth?
Speak your voice. Speak out for what you need and what you want. You'll never get anything if you don't ask for it.
Hi, my name is Natalie.
Hi, my name is Dominique.
Hi, I'm Travis Hamilton Jr.
How do you think this job is beneficial to you?
I've learned how to work in a team, how to harvest things, how to know a weed from a plant, and a lot of other things too.
Dominique, and this job is very beneficial because it opens your eyes to what other people do for a living, and it also helps if you want to grow crops.
The job has been beneficial because I'm learning like a bunch of things that I didn't know. Like I knew there was different ways to farm, but I didn't know it was like so chemically based, and ironically it was bad for the environment. But the way they do it is so different, and it gets the same results.
The best thing that you have done in this job?
I think planting potatoes, because we get to use them and they grow pretty fast. Plus watermelons, because we're all going to get watermelons.
The best thing I did was paint rocks. It's very fun and calming and soothing.
Best thing I've done here so far was probably cook and make new friends. I actually found out some people live like closer than I thought they did to me.
How do you think this job so far?
I'm enjoying it, and even though I sweat a lot and I get bit up and scratched up by plants, it's really fun.
The job is nice. It's good for you young people to experience this and have fun, meeting new people, and doing new things.
The job seems fun if you're used to being outside on a regular basis. But if you're like an indoor kid and you're just spending 6 hours outside lifting and stuff, you might not like it. But overall, it's a good experience.
Who's in charge of the kitchen?
So the farm kitchen is, I'm in charge of the farm kitchen overall, but we've been lucky enough to have several other people become supervisors for particular days or chunks of time in the kitchen. So I'm in the kitchen 1 or 2 days a week. Jack Goldenberg, who is a farmer who is also a chef at a restaurant, is working at least 1 shift a week as a supervisor in the kitchen. And then Gail Hinson, who is a private chef and educator, is taking 3 shifts in the kitchen.
I'm Chef Gail.
Why are you in this program?
I love to teach cooking classes, especially to kids, and I love to share information with them and introduce them to new foods, a new way of thinking about foods, nutritious foods, and ways to prepare wonderful foods.
How do you choose recipes for each day?
Well, again, based upon it's sort of it's kind of a crapshoot, like a market basket thing. You know, you sort of see what's available, what's in the garden that can be harvested, and also we're incorporating the thoughts of all the students as well. You know, in terms of what they might like, something of their culture, introducing other cultures to other cultures, and we are incorporating the thoughts of everyone. It's a holistic approach.
What kind of service learning opportunities are around here?
So we envision this summer work program to include both work on the farm and garden beds that we would grow food for ourselves, and that we would have work that we would be doing in service of the Arboretum property. So on the property, Weaver's Way Farm is here, and our young people have been able to work over there with Hannah a few different times. There's a permaculture orchard, which the students have worked once or twice a week, weeding and keeping that orchard ready. There's Jack's farm, which we talked about earlier. Jack is both cooking, but he also has a small urban farm here.
The other big goal is to allow teens the opportunity to be with people they're not usually with and learn some skills about, you know, what it takes to be in a group, because it's not really easy.
Right now we're about to end this first summer work ready program that we've done as part of the TLC, and we've left many crops in the ground that we'll be harvesting in the fall, and we hope that many of the teens who learned here and worked here this summer will be interested in some capacity coming back and being part of the harvest and the use of what we do with these products in the fall.